Hi, it's me, your old pal Life the Impaler. How are you? How's the family? This is going to be my introduction and overview to Coin Hunt World, the play to earn, free to play game that is currently not sweeping the nation, but if my instincts are correct, it will be sweeping the nation soon, and I believe an introduction video of this sort is absolutely necessary. I'm not making this video because other introduction videos don't exist. They do, but they're kind of old. This game is evolving so quickly that even videos made 3-4 months ago are stale. Also, a lot of them were over my head while I was trying to figure out the game, so I'm making the video that I wish existed when I started playing. You're welcome. On that note, the game is evolving so fast, I'm probably going to have to make another one of these videos in like 3 months. If you're just getting started and you haven't gotten a referral code yet, just go ahead and scan this QR code with your phone. That is my referral code. And by doing that, you will get free loot, and so will I. So, what is Coin Hunt World, and why does the name sound so scammy? Coin Hunt World, the best I can describe it is like Pokemon Go, but instead of earning good-for-nothing Pokemon, you earn a tiny trickle of cryptocurrency. The game has many layers, but here is the essence of the game. You go around and you collect blue keys. These are basically the only currency in the game. You use the blue keys to unlock blue vaults, and when you do that, you get a trivia question. And if you answer the trivia question correctly, you get the aforementioned trickle of cryptocurrency. How much cryptocurrency can you earn, you might be wondering? Well, if that's the only reason why you're here, hit the little timestamp below that says, how much cryptocurrency can I really earn? And that'll take you straight there. For the rest of you who are Coin Hunt World curious or are just getting started and trying to get an understanding of the game, let's get right into it. The game currently pays out in Bitcoin and Ethereum, but the developers have plans to cycle different coins in and out, and just recently there was an appearance by Dogecoin. In addition to the meager cryptocurrency earnings you get by answering trivia questions correctly, you also get resources, namely paint, resin, and other keys, and you use these to craft other cubies. What are cubies? Cubies are your little in-game avatars, and they come in all varieties from common to rare, epic, and so forth. There are limited edition cubies, and all of these can be acquired either through your hard work or at the in-game auction house. You'll notice that I haven't mentioned anything about coins yet. That's because there are no actual coins in Coin Hunt World. So why is it called Coin Hunt World? I don't know. Sounds a little scammy. Sounds a little bit like malware. I think a better name might have been Crypto Hunt or Crypto Go or Hungry Hungry Cryptos. But nobody asked me as usual, even though I'm a genius. So, how much cryptocurrency can you actually earn in Coin Hunt World? Short answer is not a lot. Depending on the rarity of the vault, you can earn anywhere from 10 cents to $10 for answering trivia questions correctly. Spoiler alert, most of the vaults you visit are going to be the 10-cent kind. You're mostly going to be visiting blue vaults, which only pay out 10 cents if you answer the trivia question correctly. There's a scattering of green vaults. Those pay up to $1 when you answer trivia questions correctly. And there are extremely rare yellow vaults, which can pay out up to $10. Now, you're going to hear talk about red vaults, which pay up to $100 for answering the trivia question correctly, and purple vaults, which pay up to $1,000. But you're not going to need to worry about those right now. You're not going to see one of those for a while, and it's going to be a very long while before you have a key that opens one of them anyway. How much you can earn depends entirely on your walking, running, skating, biking stamina. You're going to have to do a lot of moving around to get to the coin drops and to the vaults. Depending on how much time you like being outside and doing these things is going to directly impact how much cryptocurrency you actually earn. In my case, in the first few weeks, I've been averaging between 20 and 25,000 steps a day, and I'm only earning about $35 a week. So you're not going to get rich playing this game, but then again, I played Pokemon Go for 3 years for zero riches, so clearly having no income is not a deterrent for me to play a game. Your earnings also depend a little bit on where you live. If you live in a densely populated urban area like me, I live in downtown Minneapolis, there are coins and vaults everywhere. If you live someplace more rural, you're going to have a difficult time, or you're going to have to drive someplace that has keys and vaults. I've put a link to a very handy coin hunt map that a lot of people are using. It'll also be down in the description. One caveat, that map is user data only, so it depends entirely on players updating the map, and so sometimes you might find that there are a lot of keys and vaults that aren't on the map, and other times you might find keys and vaults in the wrong places because people are trying to update the map while they're playing the game on the fly. There are a lot of categories for the trivia questions, so it appeals to everyone. There's art, books, celebrity, film, TV, science, cryptocurrency, and a whole bunch of other topics. So you can pick and choose the topics that you want and avoid the ones where you know that you will fail. You get 3 trivia question categories every time you open a vault. Usually there's at least one that you're going to know something about, but occasionally all 3 of them will be stuff that you have no idea about. Like in my case, art, automotive, and cryptocurrency. I'm screwed if I get those 3 categories, but if I get geography or films or TV, I'm good. Is Coin Hunt World legit? I mean, they're giving away free crypto. I'm sorry, do I look like an idiot? If you're wondering how the developers at Coin Hunt World are making revenue while they're giving away cryptocurrency every week, the answer is they're not. They are losing money rapidly, and they don't seem to be in any hurry to monetize the game. They're still working it out. It's evolving quickly. They're not even doing any marketing, but they do have a business plan, and they intend to employ that as soon as the player base is large enough. All right, so let's get down to it. How do you actually earn the cryptocurrency? There's a number of ways. Number 1, as I've already described, you visit vaults, you answer the trivia questions, you get some crypto. Another way to do it is the referral code that I mentioned earlier. Don't forget to use my referral code. You give out your referral code, you and the player you give it to get some free loot. So it is in everyone's best interest to use a referral code. And I cannot stress this enough. You must give your referral code to a new player before they establish their headquarters, which is one of the first things you do in the game. Establish their headquarters and they haven't used the referral code, you lose out on free loot. You can also earn currency in the form of keys with your user vaults. Every single player is allowed to set up 10 user vaults, and it is in your best interest to put these user vaults in areas that are popular with lots of traffic. You can put lots of them together in a little tiny cluster, and that makes it more attractive for players to come and visit. You get a 5% return on your user vaults, which means every time 20 players visit your vault and answer the question, you get 1 blue key. Players are motivated to visit user vaults versus the generic vaults in the game because user vaults pay out better in terms of resources and sometimes free keys. What are cubies? Cubies are your in-game avatar. And like Pokemon Go, you can collect numerous cubies. Again, there are common cubies, rare cubies, epic cubies, and so forth. Lots of limited edition cubies as well, and cubies are already starting to become quite valuable in the game. There's an auction house and a store in the game, and cubies are currently doing a pretty brisk trade. And if things go right, cubies are going to become quite valuable going forward. Also, the cubies are pretty cute. Look at them. Look at how cute they are. Isn't that cute? Look at those guys, just running around being cubies. Getting started in Coin Hunt World, unfortunately, is a little bit tedious. There's a lot of legwork to do. The first thing you're going to want to do, if you haven't already, you're going to need to open up a wallet at Uphold. Is currently the only wallet supported by Coin Hunt World, and that's where your weekly revenue goes. Every Tuesday, Coin Hunt World transfers all of your earned cryptocurrency into your Uphold wallet, at which point that is yours. That is your money. You can do with it whatever you want. Also probably going to want a Twitter account, but this isn't necessary. There are things in the game called photo quests, and the only way to satisfy a photo quest is to post them on Twitter. Now, if you already have a Twitter account and you don't want to spam your followers with Coin Hunt World stuff, you can open a second Twitter account. And that's what I did, and it's dedicated only to Coin Hunt World posts. Again, having a Twitter account is optional, but it's a good idea. You're also going to want to join the Coin Hunt World Discord, and I'm putting a link to that down below. The Coin Hunt World Discord is where you can keep up to date on all of the happenings in the world, as well as organize your buddy quests. And I'll go into that more later. Every country has its own Discord server where people can talk about the game, ask questions, work together on quests, and so forth. You may not want to post on here, but you're definitely going to want to read it. If you don't participate or at least read the Coin Hunt World Discord, it's going to severely limit your ability to earn crypto. You're going to also want to take some time to read the exhaustive Coin Hunt World Wiki, and I'm also putting a link to that below. The wiki is volunteer run, but it is impressively comprehensive, with the exception of the question and answers collection for the trivia questions. That is lacking, but the whole thing is volunteer run, so you can't really complain. Now for the bad news. There are some issues. For example, the GPS is almost unbelievably glitchy. This is particularly true when you're in a dense urban area like downtown Minneapolis. Your little QB freezes and jumps and wanders, and it's sometimes kind of difficult to get your QB to go to the spot where you're actually standing. This can be pretty frustrating. And downtown Minneapolis is not that dense in terms of tall buildings, so I can't even imagine how difficult it must be in places like Chicago and New York. However, even when you're in sparse neighborhoods or parks, the QB still freezes and lags and drifts. I really hope that they can fix this soon, or if not, at least widen the perimeter that allows you to access these things to make up for the GPS drift. Also, if you have an older phone like I do, it drains the battery super fast, so you're going to want an external battery, maybe even two, if you're going to go on any Coin Hunt World marathon hunts. And that's the gist of Coin Hunt World. Now, it's still kind of a fringe game. The developers are in no hurry to promote it. There's zero marketing going on. It's pure word of mouth. But once they get approved on the iOS operating system and get a larger user base and they start doing some marketing, I'm pretty confident this is going to be huge. So as always, early adopters are going to clean up. No pressure, but the earlier you start playing, the better. Again, if you are Coin Hunt World curious, please use my referral code to get yourself started and explore the game. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below and I will do my very best to answer them. Thank you for watching, and I will see you out in the real world.